welcome to the Rollcast. Yeah, I'm Roland Phillips, author of the Legend of Heavana series. The link is in the description. And I'm here with Rush Phillips, my co-host and brother on this New Year's Eve. So you have Spotify, right? Did you get your Spotify Wrapped this year?
I did.
Yep.
It was horrendous.
I bet.
Okay. It was excruciating to look at.
What was your most watched song? Most listened to?
I can't disclose that. I actually can't disclose that.
Okay.
I'll show you later.
All right.
It's embarrassing.
Come on.
I don't remember which one it is, but it's like...
You don't even know.
It might be Think of It by KSI. I let that play for like 3 days.
I love that song, bro.
That would do it.
Yeah.
If you leave it playing for 3 days.
That should do it.
It is a pretty good song.
That probably wouldn't do it for Rush. You listen to music so much.
I don't know. We got like 37,000 minutes, but it was me and Roland.
Yeah.
So
You were like 20,000.
I mean, we all share the same account, so Spotify is just really confused. Roland wants to react to the ball dropping. Like Peacock.
Okay.
The ball dropping.
Where's the host?
You know, if you watch the ball drop in Times Square, you got to get there at like 6 p.m. So like now. Yeah, so like now.
Yeah.
So people are going to get here. No, because now it's 8 in New York.
Yeah. So like 2 hours ago.
Can't stop playing with the mic.
This podcast is brought to you free because of sponsored segments like these. Why?
You need me to read it?
No, I got it.
Roland has to read it. I have to paint his whole portrait in exchange for this ad.
Yeah. Fellas, if you're like me...
Start over.
Oh.
Damn
That
it.
was bad. That was terrible.
Okay.
This time, do it with more passion.
Fellas, if you're like me...
Give me that.
That was almost worse.
All right. We're gonna have our guest read it.
Fellas, if you're like me, sometimes you get a little prickle down there. A little itch, if you know what I mean. I know I do. But now, for the first time ever, there's a miracle cream to cure all that ails you. And by you, I mean your testicles. Introducing the new FDA nearly approved Ball Cream. From the fine folks at Ball Labs, Ball Cream is guaranteed to deliver euphoric relief on only 10 business days. If you want to be in on the beginning of this cultural revolution, dial 1-800-HELP-MY-BALLS. Or go to Amazon.com and type Ball Cream. That's BALLCREAM. Again, that's BALLCREAM. Thank you.
Thank you, Roland.
Yeah, go and check that out.
That is a real phone number. You can trust us.
Yeah,
We're trustworthy people on Spotify.
Yep.
Spotify.com. Go ahead and give it a ring. Give it a ring for the new year.
Gotta cross this off here. Well, don't yawn.
Let's talk about what's happening tonight. What's exciting?
We have 5 more
What
hours.
What are you guys excited for in this new year?
I'm excited for all the new days that we're going to get.
Oh yeah, plenty of days. Hey,
I was wondering why you guys didn't have to
our other guest is in the studio.
I know. I'm excited to go right back to school and then hop into my new classes that replace my history and English classes. And so I won't have 2 college classes that I'm taking anymore as a junior in high school.
Rush?
GTA.
Oh yeah, GTA 6. Is that coming out in 2025?
I'm
Is it
excited
actually?
for all the celebrities that are going to die in 2025.
Yeah.
This wallpaper you got.
This wallpaper.
What is
oh
that?
yeah, yeah. That's the logo for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that on Canva.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a brick wall, right?
It is a brick wall.
What
That's
is
right.
What is this? These blobs over here.
Now that's just like an edited, like the rest of that picture. I think it's like a playground or something, or it used to be. But I like turned the contrast way up and did a bunch of things to it.
I like it. I do.
Yeah. Is that what the portrait's gonna look like? It better. Weird.
Back on the
Really?
topic of
Oh.
tonight.
Oh yeah.
Let's
The
go.
topic.
Let's go ahead and talk about.
The topic?
Let's talk about what we're going to be munching on tonight.
Oh yeah. I think subs.
That sounds delectable. And here at the Rollcast, we want to know what you ate on New Year's Eve. So go ahead and comment down below. We read every one of them, all of the millions that we'll get. Also, share this podcast with your friends. It's gonna go viral. We're gonna make millions. We will own Spotify one day, and
that's right.
Let everybody know you're an OG.
Some podcasts get to be good.
What you're excited for?
All right, Hawkins Tickel.
Our next guest is Hawkins R. Tickel. He is an employee at Chick-fil-A Incorporated, and so he gets a behind-the-scenes look at how they slaughter the chickens. And you work in the slaughterhouse, right?
I can't say that. But thanks for having me on the show.
He allegedly works in the slaughterhouse.
Those allegations are false. I have never seen a chicken before.
Okay.
I've worked in the slaughterhouse for the pickles, though. Those screams haunt my dreams.
Oh.
So what's it like day to day working 16-hour shifts at Chick-fil-A?
Day to day. Oh my gosh. When you see your schedule pop up and you have to work for a day, you get shivers down your spine.
Oh, I bet.
And when you see that you're closing, that's when you know you got to prepare differently than just a usual day. Because at night,
that's right.
That's when they come.
Yeah.
Ask what comes. Ask
what comes.
It.
Oh.
Ask what it is.
What it is.
You don't want to know.
Oh. That sounds bad. Where do you see your Chick-fil-A career taking you in 5 years?
So we don't call them managers over at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, we call them directors. Like, have you seen Marvel?
Yeah.
Have you read Marvel? Yeah. Yeah, like our boss is Nick Fury. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like when we get somebody who is disappointed with their food and they ask to see the manager, we say that we have none. That's
the way to do it.
And when they come, our director is the one on the front lines. What are you drawing there? All right, for our audio listeners at home or at work, Rush has just drawn a beautiful portrait of what seems to be a caricature of an angry man with like jelly bean eyes, spiky hair, and some headphones on.
He looks like a peanut. He looks like Mr. Peanut.
Oh my gosh,
actually.
I see it.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Peanut have a...
Mr. Peanut has been known to wear headphones. I guess he forgot his monocle on his cane.
I see. That's what it was, the monocle.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roland.
Yeah. Like Monocle Lewinsky.
So what have you guys been talking about before again?
Oh,
nothing.
Yeah, not really anything. Roman talked about the new year.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Do you?
know, I thought about it. But one of my New Year's resolutions last year was not to make goals, so I feel like that still carries over.
So your New Year's resolution was to not have New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Yeah. You know, I keep asking myself that. I can never tell. I like to think I did.
Yeah. You still working on that book?
Oh, always. In my dreams, I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no rest for the author.
I can relate. Yeah. Me and Rush are working on Parabox. The sci-fi thriller that comes out in the new year in 2020.
It's like a freaking submarine.
Yeah.
Freaking submarine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the submarine.
It's all
Dude,
about
you don't even know.
What's the book called again?
I don't even know.
Parabox.
Parabox.
It's like paradox,
but there's a box involved.
There's a box, so it's a B.
A box.
It's a parabox.
Yeah. I'm blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Could you give us a sneak peek, or is it all like very under wraps right now?
It's
well, we don't really want to spoil anything, but
right.
I can tell you which characters will die.
Oh, no, we don't want to divulge that. But if you want to buy The Legend of Lander. Link is in the description.
Why don't you tell him about
So-
the Legend of Lander?
So yeah, please order that.
Who
Why don't
dies
you tell
in
him
that?
about the Legend of Heavana?
Uh,
Why don't you tell him what it is you do for a living?
yeah. So I'm a writer. I'm an author. I write.
And he's only 9 years old.
No, I'm 14. I write science fantasy novels and young adult fiction.
Science fantasy, that sounds like it contradicts each other. What do you mean by that?
Oh no, it's a blend of science fiction and the fantasy genres per se, if you will. Touche. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you studied up on your thesaurus.
Oh yeah.
Chess.com is emailing me.
What do they
Oh, I
say?
get that all the time, man.
They used my username.
They did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Didn't know we were on those kinds of terms.
Are they winning?
Keep it up, garbage man. That's my name on there. You played some good moves yesterday. Let's see what you've got today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you guys played chess before?
Oh yeah.
I've been known to dabble in beating Roland at chess.
Yeah.
Is this so, Roland?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite piece? It can't be the queen.
Oh well, it's definitely got to be the rook.
Really?
Yeah, Rush.
The rook sucks, bro. I hate the rook.
Get out of here.
My favorite piece is the one that goes diagonal.
The priest. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, it's a priest.
When my dad got his job, he couldn't walk normally anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that?
My dad's a pastor. Whenever he walks in the kitchen on those multicolored tiles, he has to like crab walk everywhere.
Why?
Because he's a pastor.
My dad's a pastor.
Well, yeah.
Got to walk diagonally on those tiles on the kitchen floor.
That's a rule.
No, it's a way of life. Have you ever seen my dad stand on a white tile before?
Not that I remember.
Exactly.
Yeah, me either.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really keep track of those things, but
It's just not the Miyagi-Do way.
you're so wise.
Oh, I am.
And you're only 9 years old.
I'm wise beyond my years.
He's wise beyond his 9 years.
It's more than 9.
So what's going on with this drawing now?
It's Roland electrocuting himself. Yeah. I forgot that you didn't have spiky hair anymore. Anyway.
Did you forget, really?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let me look at our topics here.
Yeah, wait.
You drew this on the back of the
I
script.
thought that was going to be an arrow, and then
Not
put
that
flaming
not
trails
that this
behind
is
it.
Do you
scripted.
know they're making
It's not
another
scripted.
Hunger Games book?
another Hunger Games book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the Songbird of Snakes and Snails a book?
It was
Yeah,
a book
it
and
was a
movie.
book.
They made a movie like last year, like last November.
I saw the movie. I just didn't know if it was a book too.
The movie's kind of different,
The book
Like,
is
more
a
than
lot
usual.
better. Yeah.
but they have a new book, I guess, or I don't know if it's out yet, but I saw an ad for it, Books a Million a Day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about like the second Quarter Quell, like the 50th Hunger Games when Haymitch won.
Oh, it's from Haymitch's Hunger
Yeah.
Games?
You know what good podcast hosts do?
What?
They
Advertise.
leave little water bottles for everybody.
Yeah. Well, I could go get some water bottle. Do you guys want some sodas?
Water bottle. Go get me a water bottle.
Fine.
I am a chronic
Maybe I
gulper,
will.
though.
Just water? You want soda?
Do you have fancy water?
No.
Oh,
It's purified.
okay. Surprise me.
Nah.
Glad that guy's gone.
Just got up. Yeah, so I think like a couple weeks ago I made a joke.
Mhm.
I was like about Roland starting a podcast. I was like, you know what, I should start a podcast.
Mhm.
And now here we are. It really brings out the anxiety in people.
And other people?
And people who are on it.
Okay. It brings out the anxiety?
It brings in the anxiety.
It brings in the anxiety. I see.
We're doing the podcast.
Just,
The paparazzi can't get enough of us.
and if this soundboard worked, I would just be like inserting crickets constantly. I would just be pressing the crickets button.
Yeah, that's why we didn't connect the soundboard.
What?
No,
Can we connect
no. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how.
He doesn't know how it works.
It was a miracle that we got the microphones working. So I don't know how that.
So his lights are on. Do you not hear it?
No,
Wait, everyone quiet. Hush puppies.
it doesn't.
Oh, there's a dog down here. Hi.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm dog sitting for my friend.
Looks like a black sheep.
He does.
Does my ankle taste nice to you, little buddy?
What are you wearing right now?
What?
Sweatpants.
Yeah.
Sweatpants are so last year.
Okay.
For real, get a personality.
Goodness. What's your guys' favorite color?
Blue.
Blue.
Green.
Green. Same.
Green?
Green.
Really?
I actually dabbled in
Yeah.
blue-green.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you for real? It's green?
Yeah, it's green.
Green is fun, I guess. I don't know. There's something about like people whose favorite color is green.
It's better than blue.
I just feel like I need to hit them.
Miss Hayes' favorite color was green.
Who?
Miss Hayes.
Miss Hayes, the science
The
teacher.
science.
I have Miss Hayes this year.
You have Miss Hayes?
Mhm.
What do you
Mhm.
think? I've heard like varying opinions on like how she teaches and her enthusiasm.
Yeah, she's all right, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Now the last science teacher I had, I know I won't say her name on air, but I'm 90% sure she's a robot.
Miss Holy.
No,
It's okay if you don't get that.
No, it's,
Your brain isn't fully developed.
yeah, no.
Is he on fire now?
No,
Oh.
that's just more hair.
Oh, more hair.
Yeah.
Man.
He's got rows. Not cornrows, but just rows.
Just regular rows.
Yeah.
Why do I have like a black jumpsuit?
That's you just like to match too much.
Okay, this is really random, but have you guys seen Psych?
The
The show, yeah.
No.
I may have seen an episode.
Okay, so the main character, Sean Spencer, he kind of reminds me of that face.
He looks like a potato.
Yeah.
I don't know who Sean Spencer is.
He's
I
got-
feel like that's an insult to Sean Spencer.
Oh no, I think Sean would actually like that.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's interesting.
I think I've seen that drawing in an episode before.
I kind of feel like Bob Ross right now.
I think it's you, Hawkins.
That I'm what?
I think you're that drawing.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I think he's drawing you right now.
2 out of the 3 of us have glasses.
I don't want to be presumptuous, but I think he is drawing you.
Hmm.
With no nose. For some reason.
I'm starting to see it. Oh, we have.
You just got super self-conscious.
Uh-huh. Do I really look that weak?
Why is he so much smaller than me?
My zipper doesn't go. Oh my gosh, it's Rush. My zipper doesn't go all the way down. His does.
Oh,
Oh.
is it actually
Oh.
Rush? Oh,
my
wait.
gosh.
Is
No,
it?
was supposed to be
No,
Hawkins,
'cause-
but I didn't
Yeah.
realize your zipper doesn't go down that far.
Because Rush has a hat on. So, But
yeah,
on the other hand, I have a hat, and he did not draw me with a hat.
Right, yeah.
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 I'm not sure if this is making for good entertainment just listening to this.
This would be a
It's
fun
making
game.
for better entertainment than it was before.
Yeah.
This would be a fun game, like Pictionary, but you have to draw someone in the room.
Really.
I guess
Yeah,
it could also get really like. I look like salad fingers.
Yeah, you should comment if you think this is entertaining.
We'll drop a photo of this drawing at the end of the
Oh, yeah.
recording.
We should leave it
We're
in
gonna
the
have no
description.
comments, bro.
I'll comment.
Bro, why did you draw his sack?
What?
What is that?
Like, it's up to interpretation.
What?
I like the knee ripples. It gives it a lot of character.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like how this turned out so far.
You know, it looks like I'm doing that dance move where like.
You might be doing that dance.
Is that
See, you are doing.
is that why we
I was
endorse
drawing
golf?
you in the future when you do that.
Oh my gosh, and I can't stop.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys ever found out that a zombie virus broke out in America, I've heard this question a lot today, and I feel like it's just telling me to ask you guys for information.
Oh, yeah.
So like, first plan of action, are you moving or are you staying in the building? Like, it happens right now. Like a newsreel, Amber Alert pops up, zombies are coming.
Zombies. Oh, gotcha.
White Jeep.
Yeah, we're probably leaving, right? Yeah, we would leave.
This house.
This building. Yeah.
You're leaving the building.
Yeah.
Okay, and then where? Car.
Probably car. I would probably go to Zeke's house, honestly.
Depends on where
the viewers haven't met Zeke. I tried to get him on the show. I'm sorry, guys. He couldn't make it. He's with his girlfriend right now. Which, mad respect to him for that.
Dedication.
He's one of my best bros, Zeke. We'll try to get him on the show for you guys.
Sounded like he was about to say he's with Jesus.
Yeah, no, but Zeke is like a big gun fanatic. He has a ton of guns. And he's told me before. We've talked about this exact scenario before.
Can he own guns at his age, which is 9 years old?
14. But, yeah. Yeah, he can.
Because I don't know. I just figured
We've actually talked about the zombie scenario before, and he said if there was an outbreak, he would go to his house where he has a bunch of guns. He has an AK.
When you're his age, the age of 9, then you can't own guns. But I guess I was wrong.
Yes, that's right. You were wrong.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, stop.
The zombies are here.
Okay, so...
Oh, you want to talk about the October Dash?
Yeah. So, we've invented our own sport, you guys. Oh! I have your guys' jerseys. Do you want to see them?
Oh, the beans?
Yeah.
Has he not seen them?
Yeah, so I'll actually go and get them.
Oh, right.
While I go and get them, you talk about the October Dash to our viewers. All right, Rush?
Okay.
All right.
I'll be sure to do that.
Glad that guy's gone.
Have you
Oh, you want to go ahead? I had to let the dog out.
You're so polite. Glad that guy's gone.
Yeah. Have you not seen the jerseys yet?
The one that say beans on them?
Yeah. Like he showed us these before. Like this is
We should act excited.
This is nothing new.
We should act as though we haven't seen.
What?
Yellow.
What are those? Yeah. No. This is like, there's an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer buys like the set of a talk show that just ended, and then when him and his friends have conversation, he just like pretends like it's some like talk show.
So did you talk about it at all?
No.
Right.
Oh my goodness! What?
Yeah. So,
Holy! It even has my name on it.
Yeah, so he's looking at the uniforms for the October Dash, which is our sport.
Let me
that we
describe it to
invented.
you. So it's like a bean yellow color all over. It's got these pale.
Yeah, it's actually it's supposed to be wheat brown. That was the color
Okay.
that I ordered.
I
Yeah,
can see that. And
Yeah.
then it's like neon green.
yeah.
And it's got neon green stripes.
These are the colors Rush picked, by the way. Yeah. And,
it's got like neon green armor trims on it. It says beans really big on the front, like green bubble letters. It's really well made. It looks printed. How would you guys make these?
We went on Amazon and we found a custom jersey.
Oh, okay.
So this logo is on both of the team's jerseys.
Let me see.
It's the October Dashing League logo.
ODL.
Yeah. So I made that logo, and the Beans logo Rush found on the internet. It was like public domain. So
Beans, let's see.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looks really nice. Looks 42. You guys gave me 42.
Yeah.
The number of, that's like the answer to.
Life, the universe, and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you read Hitchhikers?
Okay, so watched the movie, and then I watched the movie twice.
Oh yeah.
Went to my grandparents, rummaged through a drawer that was in the room I was sleeping in. I found the original book. I'm like, this was a book.
Yeah.
It had like such an. It was like old. It felt valuable.
Yeah.
It felt like a treasure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I opened it up to a random page, and first thing I thought, boom, that happened in the movie. I remember that scene. Flipped to another random page, and then I was like, no, I should read from the beginning. I read halfway through the book that entire night.
Wow. Yeah. Magical. Yeah.
And it started out with the dolphins.
Yeah, the dolphins. Uh-huh.
There was no musical number though. That was
they added that for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's actually it's a whole series. There's actually like 5 books.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does the first movie go through all 5 books, or does?
No, that's just the first book. They were actually planning on making more, but the movie did not do well.
Yeah.
But I think it's really good. You guys should watch it. It's called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Not sponsored.
Yeah. It's not a sponsored segment.
Do we have a sponsor for today?
We actually read our sponsored segment before you got here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Who was that? Do you mind?
Rush endorsed it, actually.
Well, no, you endorsed it. I didn't have anything.
Well, I endorsed it. Rush actually paid for the sponsored segment.
It's for a friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was an ad for ball cream.
Ball cream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Very specific catering audience, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So is the October Dash a summer sport?
It's an October sport.
Oh yeah.
All 8 months of the
year.
year.
Just whenever we can, like, we don't have to compete with other sports is when we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is never.
I mean, we do it like once a year basically. But in 2025, this is my resolution for 2025. I want to actually have a few. I want to do the October Dash a lot more. I want to make it like year round, And then I also want to just like write more, do the movie more, work on my projects.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'll spend my year, 2025.
Do you have so I heard a lot of goals work better when you got numbers applied to them.
Oh,
so if you want to do I read that, Mr. Jones told me this, the creative writing teacher at our school. Do you know Mr. Jones?
No.
Yeah, we had creative writing together.
Oh yeah, we did have that class together.
I want to take that class in high school.
I would. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Especially for someone of
That's
your.
Yeah, you should take that first.
Yeah, I want to take Spanish 1, graphic productions, and creative writing.
Are you thinking about going to college?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an honors. Do you know what the honors?
Yeah, like A, B honors, right? Or they have A, B early release. That's what I'm thinking.
Get out of school early?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Do you need some more tiny water cups?
I need multiple at the same time.
Okay.
What's that thing called when you hold someone upside down and just put water in their mouth? Not waterboarding. It's like cake stand. That's what it is, right?
I have no idea.
I may have just made something up. Let me see if this is real.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
A keg stand.
A keg stand?
It's where you hold someone upside down and force them to drink water. And I promise it's not waterboarding. It sounds like waterboarding.
I was just about to say, were you talking about waterboarding?
I mean, I'm just seeing a lot of these
So,
pictures. Get out of here. Oh, actually, could you bring back some bubble wrap? You got any resolutions, Roman break?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
that's inspiring. Yeah.
In about
I know Roland's resolution.
5 hours.
5 hours?
What about you, Rush?
Yeah.
What about your resolutions? What are you going to resolve?
Rush wants to see the world.
See the world? Oh, dude, I wish.
Bro, what's so good about the world?
I mean,
that is
really,
true.
honestly, yeah.
I know Roland's resolution is to turn 10 years old.
I pray you make it there.
That. Okay.
You know, I didn't have high hopes for this, but
Did you not?
no.
Oh.
Believe it or not, I actually did not think that this would be very entertaining.
Well,
Is it?
I resent that. But there's a but.
But as it turns out, it was. Stop that. That's not necessary. As it turns out, it was even less enjoyable. That's what it would be.
Fact.
We could be watching Die Hard right now.
Yeah, but we've already seen Die Hard.
It's not a reason to not watch Die Hard.
I mean, that is fair. I mean, hey, the viewers could be watching Die Hard right now, too.
I wonder how many minutes
We
of usable podcast material we will have by the end of the night.
Oh, probably 5 hours. I might have to release it as 2 separate episodes.
You know, we could be Die Hard.
You could.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
We should be Die Hard.
We should be Die Hard. Okay, who wants to be? Let's see.
The script. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to read the script to Die Hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
On air.
Where does it start? Oh, okay.
Oh, I want to be John McClane.
You want to be John McClane? I'll be the salesman voice.
Oh, I want to be Hans Gruber. And,
Hans Gruber.
you know, okay, I'll be Hans Gruber and Argon.
I want to be John.
You get to be Argyle?
Argyle.
All right, fine.
He's a good guy. You could be the cop.
Okay, I'll be the cop.
Okay.
Or they're like going back and forth, you know?
Does anybody want to be
So
the
when-
narrator?
I'll be the narrator. I'll do the
Okay.
part.
Oh, yeah, Hawkins needs to be
It's
narrated.
gotta be really cool sound.
Hawkins did the audiobook for The Legend of Havana.
That's true.
I tried.
Yeah.
You know, we actually
You can find that on the Film Faction channel.
Film Faction fans
Chapter
will know.
1 of The Legend of
Guys,
Havana.
We have mics here. We gotta finish that audiobook.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Did you
Yeah.
not finish the audiobook?
No, we never did. We just
Oh
did
my
one
goodness.
chapter.
You only did the first chapter.
Are we gonna do the whole book?
Bro, at
We
some
probably
point
should.
you gotta-
We
like,
should.
sometime.
Yeah, we should do the first chapter again, just because like the first chapter. I don't know, like it.
Redo it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we should have a better way of editing it rather than me just screaming.
Yes, because some of that got left in the video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Love
for
it.
our audio listeners who don't understand right now, whenever I recorded the audio for the Legend of Havana book, right? Legend of Havana,
Yeah.
we would mess up a few times, and there was no way to really differentiate that afterward, just by looking at the audio. So I decided that every time I messed up, I was going to scream as loud as I can to spike the charts. So whenever we went back through and edited it, we could cut those parts where it sounded really high, and supposedly just be able to work on from there.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to pull up the script too?
All right. Yep.
All right.
You want to read Die Hard with us, Roman? You think?
Look up Die Hard's.
You can
Oh,
just,
I forgot to play
characters
the
up
intro music because we never really had an intro.
Are you gonna like put it back at the beginning?
How did you guys start off the podcast?
We just like set it up and then it just started.
Okay.
It just kind of started naturally. Yeah.
We got the ball rolling. All right.
Yeah.
I'll be narrator. We're at 405 freeway. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Fade in.
Fade in. Christmas tinsel on the light poles. We are looking east past Inglewood into the orange grid of LA at night when suddenly we tilt up to catch the huge belly of the landing 747. The noise is deafening. The usual moment just after landing when you let out that high sigh of relief that you've made it back in one piece. As the plane taxis it to its gate, they sit, they gather their belongings. Mid-30s, good-looking, athletic, and tired from this trip, he sits by the window. His relief of landing is subtle, but we notice. Suddenly, he hears.
Does anybody want to be the salesman? I can do it.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
I
Go
feel like you
ahead.
have a compelling voice.
Oh yeah.
You don't like flying, do you?
McLean turns, looks into the Babbitt clone next to him. Caught, he tenses, holding his arm rests in exaggerated fear.
No. No, where'd you get that idea?
That does not sound like John
okay,
McClane.
okay. Let me try that again.
Try to get with passion.
Yeah.
Like John McClane.
No, where'd you get that idea?
You want to know the secret of successful air travel? After you get where you're going, you take off your shoes and socks, then you walk around on the rug barefoot and make fists with your toes.
Fist with your toes?
Maybe it's not a fist when it's your toes. I mean like this. Work out that time zone tension. Better than a cup of coffee and a hot shower for the old jet lag. I know it sounds crazy. Trust me, I've been doing it for 9 years.
The plane stops. Passengers rise and start taking down their overhead luggage. McClane does this, but as he opens the door above, the businessman blanches seeing. Peeking out of his jacket. Wait, what?
McClane's Beretta pistol.
Peeking out of his jacket.
Back to scene.
Recognizing the look, McClane smiles reassuringly.
It's okay.
Showing badge.
I'm a cop.
Pause.
Trust me, I've been doing it for 11.
The businessman relaxes, moves off. McClane now wrestles down the biggest teddy bear FIO Schwartz had to offer. Balancing this, he moves down to another overhead, takes out the top coat and the overnighter. Barely managing all this, he turns, colliding with a pretty stewardess.
Roman, do you want to be the pretty stewardess?
Mm-hmm. She bumps noses with the bear, gives him a look.
Smiling about the bear.
Maybe you should have bought her a ticket.
McClane!
I know.
What more is that?
He scrutinizes the nether regions of the bear, shrugs.
I know. She doesn't complain.
Eyeing him.
Neither would I.
McClane smiles, which is enough of a sigh to know that he's as wistful about things that might have been as she moves down the aisle. Cut to interior, the
Nakatomi building.
Nakatomi.
Los Angeles.
The Nakatomi Plaza.
Close on a bottle of Dom Perrington as the cork explodes.
That was close one.
Perignon.
Across the large office floor decorated for Christmas, a Japanese man, mid-50s, standing on the desk, holding a large triumphantly, and looks out at the adoring audience of junior executives and office personnel. He is Joseph Takagi, Sir VIP of Sales.
Senior
Senior Vice President of Sales for Nakatomi, a multinational corporation.
I'll be Nagataki.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate each and every one of you for making this one of the greatest days in history for the Nakatomi Corporation. In the BG, obviously, is still in the background, obviously, is still at work. An attractive businesswoman in her mid-30s, studying a computer for now, heads to her office. Falling into step with her is Harry Ellis, 37, Vice President for Sales. Well dressed with stylish slick-back hair, he looks and acts very smoothly. Just want to go over.
Wait,
all right,
hey Roman. Do you want to
be every background character?
Every woman?
I'll be every woman.
All right, I'll
Ellis.
do Ellis. Not Ellis is a guy.
Because,
Yeah, Ellis is a guy.
What about dinner?
Harry, it's Christmas Eve. Family, stockings, chestnuts, Rudolph and Frosty. Did those things ring a bell?
She turns into her office. I keep narrating.
Do you want to be the narrator? I feel like you're more naturally inclined.
I could do it.
Okay.
Her name is Holly Gennaro McClane, though the name plate on her door stops after the first two. She puts the printout down on her secretary's desk.
I was thinking more of roaring fireplaces, mulled wine, and a nice brie.
Holly ignores the come on, turns to her secretary.
Jenny, it's 6:40. You're making me feel like Ebenezer Scrooge. Go on, join the party. Have some champagne.
Jenny slowly manipulates herself out of her seat. She is enormously pregnant.
Oh, enormously.
Can I be the baby?
I don't think that came across in the movie quite like that.
Thanks, Mrs. Gennaro. Do you think the baby can handle a little sip?
Holly eyeing her.
Jenny, that baby's ready to 10 bar.
Ellis not giving up.
How about tomorrow night?
Holly just points to the door. He follows Ginny out, clearly not giving up. Just then the party on Holly's phone picks up and we intercut. Interior, nice house in Santa Monica, where a 5-year-old Lucy McLean raises her younger brother to the races her younger brother to the phone. Wins the wrestling match and answers with a sense of importance. A Christmas tree is in the background. Lucy.
McLean residence. Lucy McLean speaking.
Holly suddenly smiles. It is the first time we've seen her smile, and it speaks volumes about the person hidden under a tough business exterior.
Hello, Lucy McLean. This is your mother.
She looks up and watches Ellis leave. He shoots her with a catch you later wink. Lucy.
Mommy, when are you coming home?
Holly.
Soon. You'll be in bed when I get there, though.
Lucy.
I think he switched their voices.
Will you come say goodnight?
Holly.
Don't I always use goose?
Enjoying Lucy's giggle.
Now put Paulina on the line and no searching the house for presents.
Lucy caught.
I didn't look in the front closet. Is Daddy coming home with you?
John Jr.
I'll get this one.
Okay, hearing this, jumping up and down.
Yeah, daddy.
On second thought.
And the Captain Power.
Holly a little tightly.
Well, we'll see what Santa Mommy can do. Goose, put Paulina on, okay?
Lucy hands the phone to a young Salvadorian woman, Paulina the housekeeper.
Hello, Mrs. Holly. You coming home soon?
Holly, I'm working on it. Oh, wait.
I'm working on it.
Beats.
Did Mr. McLean call?
Paulina.
No, Mom.
Holly hides a trace of disappointment. Holly.
Well, maybe there was a time before the flight. You should probably pick up some spare room just in case.
Paulina smiling.
Yes, Mrs. Holly. I can do that already.
Holly's smile comes through again. Interior, LAX, evening. McLean, wearing his wool topcoat and carrying the biggest stuffed animal FAO Schwartz had in stock in his hang-up bag, comes down the American Airlines ramp into the terminal. He avoids one near collision involving his stuffed animal, an act which drives him into another fender bender with a cute girl who looks like she's ready for high tide at Zuma. As she smiles, weaves onward, McLean looks at his own Arctic gear, and then the girl as she kisses a similarly garbed boyfriend. McLean to himself.
California.
He looks around the terminal at his point of view terminal. Family reunions are going on all around as his grandparents meet grown children and their children. Young wives greet uniformed soldiers. Our Babbitt businessman greets a pleasant wife and 2 pleasant kids. It's all very traditional, very touching, and not the least bit corny.
I'm just the background voice.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's that noise coming? I can't hear it very well. Back to scene. McLean watches, moved by the sight, and then looks around the waiting area, just on the chance his family might be waiting. Instead, he spots a thin, gangling black kid, Argyle, in an ill-fitting chauffeur's uniform. As he beats out a rhythm on a Nakatomi Corporation card with John McLean written on it in magic marker, McLean pauses in front of him, unsure. McLean.
I'm John McLean.
You will be Argyle, Hawkins?
Yeah.
Argyle introducing himself.
Argyle, I'm your little driver. Hey, nice bag.
He turns and starts walking. McLean paces him, still juggling bag and giant animal.
Argyle, don't you take this stuff?
Stops.
Do I? I'm sorry. You'll have to help me, man. This is my first time driving a limo.
That's okay. This is my first time riding one.
Cut to, with the limo, dusk. Tilt up from the Lincoln emblem on the car. Both Argyle and McLean are in the front seat.
Just kick back and relax, man. We got everything you need. CD, CB, TV, VHS, telephone, full bar.
He looks in the back seat, which is occupied by the bear.
If your friend is hot to trot, I know a couple of mama bears.
Turning to McLean.
Or is he married?
Married.
McLean tries to get comfortable. Scowls as a rustling noise reveals wrappers and styrofoam from Taco Bell. He scowls at Argyle.
The girl was off today. Hey, I didn't expect you to sit up front.
Back to the topic.
So, your lady live out here?
The past 6 months.
Thinking about that.
Meanwhile, you still live in New York?
You're nosy, you know that, Argyle?
Hey, I'm sorry. When I was a cab driver, you see, people expected a little chit-chat, a little eccentricity and camaraderie. I forgot how stuck-up you limo guys were, so excuse me.
It's okay, it's okay.
Instant. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So you divorced or what?
McLean gives up.
She had a good job, it turned into a great career.
But meant her moving here.
Closer to Japan. You're fast.
So why didn't you come?
Because I'm a New York cop who used to be a New York kid. And I got 6 months backlog of New York scumbags I'm still trying to put behind bars. I don't just get up and move.
Argyle, to the point.
You mean you thought she wouldn't make it out here and she'd come crawling back, so why bother to pack?
McLean grins. He like Argyle, even if he is direct.
Like I said, Argyle, you're fast.
Popping in a cassette.
Mind if I play some tunes?
A hard rap song blasts from the speakers.
How about some Christmas music?
This is Christmas music.
And damned if it isn't, the Fat Boys of Run DMC doing a revisionist number on White Christmas or something. McLean gives up, looks out the window, his point of view. Convertibles with Christmas trees in their back seats, time temperature sign which reads 69 degrees, palm trees trimmed in Christmas lights, intermittent West Side token, happy Chanukahs. It is clear that Christmas LA style has its own unique style. The limo, Century City. Tilt down from one of the stars of this film, the well-lit, impressive, and spanking new Nakatomi building. The limo pulls up, parks, and Argyle gets out. McLean lets himself out, which is fine because Argyle doesn't remember he's supposed to do it. They both go to the rear vehicle. Nakatomi building, night. Argyle climbs out of the limo and stops by the trunk.
So you go on upstairs to your party, your lady sees you, you run into each other's arms. Music comes up, you live happily ever after. Is that it?
It's corny, but I could live with it.
What is it gonna... What is it don't work out that way? Where are you gonna stay?
I'll find some place.
He looks up at the high-rise lit by huge spotlights, then back at Argyle, who's made no attempt to open the trunk.
Tell you what, I'll pull out into the parking garage and wait. You score with your wife and call me on the car phone and I'll leave your bags out inside at the desk. You strike out, I'll get you to a hotel.
He hands McLean a business card with a number on it. McLean taking the number.
You're all right, Argyle.
Just remember that when you sign up for the tip,
Pointing to the building.
they're paying for it, so don't be shy.
McLean grins, heads inside. Nakatomi lobby, night. Beautiful and, on first glance, deserted. Finally, a sound in the sterile lobby reveals the presence of a security guard, hidden until now behind a massive desk. McLean goes there, signs in.
Holly McLean?
The guard points to a prominent touchscreen computer console.
Just type it there.
McLean is confused for a moment, then he moves to the screen. He gives the guard a look. The guard raises his eyebrows as if to say, give it a try. Screen closer. McLean types, McLean Holly. Pause. The screen replies, no such employee listed. McLean frowns, thinks, simultaneously inspired and suspicious. He types again. McLean types, Gennaro, Holly. This time, the screen changes, shows an elevation of the building, and then a floor plan of the 30th floor with Holly's office blinking. Back to scene, McLean.
Cute toy.
Yeah, when you have to take a leak, it'll help you find your zipper.
30th floor.
Guard pointing.
Take the express elevator and get off at the noise.
McLean nods, moves off. He moves to the elevators, and as he does, his experienced eye takes in another security guard patrolling a different area. Several high-tech cameras and sensors, which are cleverly worked into the decor of the lobby. Back to scene. McLean reacts with bored professionalism, nods to the guard.
Lots of hardware.
The guard shrugs. McLean gets in the elevator. Interior elevator at night. McLean hits 30 and reacts to the hyper-powered speed with which he rises. He rotates his head, getting out the travel cricks. As he approaches the 30th floor, we hear a tremendous thumping, throbbing noise. McLean stops and listens before he realizes it's the party. As the doors open, the noise attacks us. 30th floor, same. McLean moves around the edge of the party, gradually spiraling inward. He grabs a glass of mimosa champagne punch from a passing tray. Sips. Scowls. Spotting open beers in an ice bucket, he tosses
An
the
ice bucket.
bucket. He tosses the punch into a pot of paint,
Merry Christmas!
burying the plastic glass. Sipping the beer, he moves through the dense party. People he doesn't know throw steamers over him. A woman kisses him. He grins. A man kisses him. McLean to himself, shaking his head.
California.
Finally, he queries a dancing woman. The music drowns out their words, but she nods, points off in some generic direction. McLean heads that way, cuts around a Christmas tree, loses his bearings. He sees Takagi, who has an air of authority. McLean goes up to him.
Excuse me, I'm looking for...
Holly Gennaro?
Yeah. How'd you know?
I've spent half my life on airplanes. I can recognize someone who just got off one.
Shaking hands.
I'm Joe Takaki. Mr. McLean. I have something to do with this company.
So I've heard.
Takagi smiles, leads the way. As they approach Holly's office door, McLean notices the name. There is, again, Gennaro.
Holly went to the bathroom to fax some documents. She should be back any...
Holly's office. Ellis is behind the desk. He's sniffling, and just as they come in, he sweeps the back of the slick desktop with his hand. Both McLean and Takagi catch on, but Takagi tries to hide his awareness.
Hi, I just made a quick call, and this was the nearest phone.
Takagi as Ellis rises,
Ellis, this is John McLean,
with meaning,
Holly's policeman.
to McLean.
Ellis is in charge of international acquisitions.
McLean shaking hands with Ellis.
That explains that recent deal with Bolivia.
Ellis reacts, runs a checking finger under his nose. McLean.
Relax, Ellis. I'm off duty.
Takagi, eager to change the subject, to McLean.
Can I get you anything? Food, cake, watered down champagne punch.
McLean grinning,
I'm fine.
looking through the glass.
You threw quite a party. I didn't know they had Christmas in Japan.
Hey, we're flexible. Pearl Harbor didn't work out, so we just got you with the deck tapes. Tape decks.
McLean laughs. He likes this guy.
Actually,
It's kind of double celebration. We closed a big deal today, and a lot of it was due to Holly.
The door opens. Holly comes inside.
All set, Joe. The contracts went over the wire, and John!
A moment. Does the sound of the party stop for him? We know it. For her, it's more cryptic. We sure hope so. Holly recovering.
I was hoping you made that flight.
John quietly.
I was hoping you were hoping that.
She laughs, kisses him on the cheek. Ellis notes the awkwardness. Takagi to McLean.
Earweb's made for this business. She knows how to drive a hard bargain.
Yeah, I remember our first date.
Show him the watch.
As she hesitates.
Show him what's so embarrassed.
To McLean.
A little token of our appreciation for all their hard work.
He takes Holly's wrist, holds it up. McLean smoothly takes the wrist away from Ellis, looks at the watch.
Huh.
Nice, but one of us is 3 hours out of sync. I think it's me.
To Holly, pointedly.
Is there a place I can wash up?
Holly happy for the excuse.
Sure, follow me.
They go out. Alone, Takagi's look at Ellis shows his disapproval of certain snow at Christmas. Cut to exterior Nakatomi, night. An Emery freight truck turns off Olympic into the underground parking garage of Nakatomi. Interior parking garage. It goes down the ramp and passes Argyle's black limo. The driver's seat is empty. Interior limo, same. Argyle sits in the back seat, hidden from the outside world by the tinted rear windows. He is making a drink from the bar with the TV on and his rap music blasting from the cassette player, oblivious to the truck passing behind him. Interior parking garage, same. The Emery truck stops in front of the service elevator on the next level down. As the truck idles, the uniformed driver makes a note on his clipboard. Interior Ellis's office, night. Tilt up from McLean's bare feet. He is clenching and unclenching his toes. McLean, surprised, actually feeling tension decline.
Son of a bitch. It works.
Holly sits on the desk here, watches him. Oh no, I scrolled all the way to the beginning.
No!
We're on a
Watches him remove his jacket.
like bold number
his
21.
shirt,
number.
etc.
Here, just show them. Sorry, one moment, audio listeners. We'll be right back after these messages.
Okay. Holly sits on the desk here, watches him remove his jacket, tie shirt, etc., begin to wash up in the private bath.
Holly?
That's okay. I would honest.
Oh shit.
You doing?
It's a long story. I know.
Okay, you don't have to stop.
It's a long story. You know, I think that Ellis has his eye on you.
That's okay.
Pause.
I have an eye on his private bathroom.
McClay's face shows his relief, or rather, his attempt not to show any.
So, where are you staying? This all happened so fast I didn't even ask you on the phone.
McLean finishes drying his face and steps to the bath doorway.
Well, Cappy Roberts retired out here a couple of years ago. He said I could bunk with him.
Oh, where does he live?
Ramona. No, Pomona. That's it.
Pomona! You'll be in the car the whole time. Look, let's make this easy. I have a spare bedroom. It's not huge, but the kids would love you to have it at their house.
McLean fixes her with a look.
They would, huh?
Holly, be honest.
I would too.
They lock eyes for a moment, but it's an intense moment that says a lot about how they still feel about each other. Just then, a man and a woman, both a little tipsy, open the door to the office, see that it's occupied, and be a hasty retreat. The interruption temporarily dents the mood. Holly tries to smile, but for McLean, it's the last frustration.
Especially my name. You must miss it every time you write a check. When did you start calling yourself Miss Gennaro?
Holly caught.
This is a Japanese company, you know. They figure out a married woman, she's on the way out of the door.
Sure, it's unnerving. I remember this one particular married woman. She went out the door so fast, there was practically a jet wash. I mean, talk about your wind chill factor.
Didn't we have the same conversation in July? Damn it, John. There was such an opportunity out here. I had to take it.
No matter what it did to our marriage?
My job and my title and my salary did nothing to our marriage except change your idea of what it should be.
Oh, here it comes. One of those meaningful relationship conversations. I never should have let you get those magazine subscriptions.
Do you know my idea of marriage is a partnership where people help each other over the rough spots, console each other and there's a down, and then there's up, and then hell, and oh goddamn it, applause and an attaboy, and it shouldn't be bad. I need it, John. I deserve that.
There's a clumsy pause as if she's almost challenging him to say something, but he sets his jaw. Says nothing. Just then, the door opens and Ginny leads inside.
Hermione, Harry is looking for you. He wants to say something to you to the troops.
Thanks,
Thanks, Jenny. I'll be a second. Oh, this is...
McLean mock bright radio voice.
McLean!
Mock radio voice.
Mock bright radio voice.
Hi, John Gennaro here. I'm the sensitive and supportive man of the 80s.
Ginny looks puzzled, goes out. Holly sighs, moves to the door.
I'll be a few minutes. Wait here.
Don't I always?
She's gone, immediately slaps his forehead, contrite. McLean to himself.
Schmuck.
Okay.
Boom. That was...
We finished the scene.
yeah.
That's enough podcast
What happened
for right now.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, guys, Argyle makes it to the end.
Argyle doesn't die.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Oh, and
Oh, no
McLean
way.
and Holly kiss at the end.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
Holly get back together. Thornburg.
Have you not seen Die Hard?
No, I haven't.
Oh. All right, listeners, we're about out of time here.
Somebody's gonna ask you whether or not you've seen Die Hard. You could be like, "No, I just read the script." All right.
Or now you could pretend you have seen Die Hard.
Oh, I've seen it.
We've given you
have.
the skills.
I've listened to it. What's the
Yeah.
difference?
It's like the beginning before, like once it becomes an action movie, that's probably more fun.
Yeah, I'm sure our viewers feel like they've seen Die Hard too. No,
You feel like they
you know?
have?
I feel like they have.
Our viewer
I don't
will
want to put
feel like
words
they've
in their
seen.
mouth.
Our viewer
Drop
will
a
feel
comment.
like they've seen Die Hard.
Oh yeah, that's what we're
I think
striving
next time
for.
we
Our singular listener.
Yeah.
wait, do it.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you later, guys, and we hope you have a great rest of your happy New Year.